Alright guys, now we are on question 5, solving for x. Okay, solving for x, guys, is something that we've already discussed. We said that if we are solving for x, we have to use the additive inverse and the multiplicative inverse. What is additive inverse? It means if I have a positive, like in this case, I have a positive 4, I must add the opposite of this. What is the opposite of this? It's negative 4. Okay, so let's solve. And yeah, our approach is that we're going to write x plus 4 and and ask ourselves, what is the opposite of positive 4? It is negative 4. Then we go to the other side. Because we did this on the left, we must also do it on the right. On the right, we already have negative 12, so we're just gonna put negative 4. And we said that if these guys are the same but opposite in size, they simply cancel or they give you 0. And what do you remain with? We have x. So I put x there, then come to this side, and then I say negative 12 minus 4. And what is my answer? It's going to be negative 16. Do you agree that it's negative 16? You can always find the answer using your calculator by saying negative 12 minus 4. What do you get? Negative 16. Do you get that, guys? So if I have x plus 4 is equal to negative 12, I find the inverse of this, which is negative 4. Then I write it down. Because I wrote it this side, I must also write it this side. These two cancel, I get x, and then here I just go to the calculator or use my head to get the answer of negative 16. Done with part A, let's go to B. For B, we have 2x. Okay, I won't write. There's B. Can you see it, guys? It's 2x plus 8 minus, 2x plus 8 is equal to negative x minus x. Okay, let me just write it down. Plus 8 is equal to minus x minus 4. So here what you're going to do, guys, is also the additive inverse. You see here I have a plus 8, so I'm going to add a negative 8, the opposite of this. I'm going to add it this side. I'm going to subtract it this side and also this side. So I have 2x plus 8. What is the opposite of positive 8? It's negative 8. Because I did this on the left, I must do it on the right. But on the right, I already have minus x minus 4. Then I say minus 8. You see, did this on the left, also did it on the right. Then, from here we know that these two cancel. We remain with 2x. 2x is equal to what? Negative x. And then these guys are like terms. Okay, these are like terms, same as here. These are like terms. That's why we added them or subtracted them in this case. So here the same thing is gonna work the same way, basically. Yeah, things are gonna work the same way. Here we'll say negative 4 minus 8 and we get negative 12. You see that? Now when I proceed here, this is what I'm going to have. When I have let me just show you how to find this using a calculator. I have minus 4 minus 8, you see, and then I get negative 12. Do you see that? From here, guys, what I'm gonna do is group my like terms. Do you see I have an x here, this side 2x, and this side I have negative x. So I want my x's to be on one side. All right, and I normally want my x to be on the left hand side. So I'm gonna take this negative x, put it this side. Do you get that? And once I take this negative x to this side, it's going to be positive. Get that? This is gonna remain this side, 2x, and then I'm taking this one to this side. It changes its sign from a negative to a positive. So now it's going to be a positive x is equal to, now that I've taken this one this side, what do I have remaining? Negative 12. Then I see that on this side now I have like terms. Do you see that? I have x, 2x plus x. X's, they are like terms. There's a 1 here. So I'm going to add the coefficients, right? I'll say 2 plus 1, I get 3. 3 of what? X is equal to negative 12. You see that? And then from here, I want to get rid of this 3. So I simply divide by it on both sides. Right? It goes away this side. I remain with x is equal to this side. I'm going to remain with negative 4. How do I find this negative 4? I simply go to my calculator, or rather I ask myself how many times does 3 go into 12? Negative 12 divided by 3 is what? Negative 4. You see, that's how you get the answer. All right, for B. Now let's go to C. I'll have enough space to write C. Okay, let's answer C here, guys. Okay, no. Let's just answer C here. So this is C now. We have 2x over 5 minus 4 is equal to 6. Do you see here I have a minus 4? I need to find the additive inverse of this. What is that? Opposite of negative 4 is what? Positive 4. So I'm going to say 2x divided by 5 minus 4. Then next to this negative 4, I write the opposite of negative 4, which is positive 4 is equal to 6. What I did on the left, I must also do on the right. So I'm going to add a 4. You see that? And these ones cancel out. I remain with 2x divided by 5 is equal to, what is 6 plus 4? It is 10. Remember when we talked of multiplicative inverse, we said that if I have 3, it means 3 is actually 3 over 1. And if I have to multiply by the inverse of 3 over 1, it means I'm multiplying by 1 over 3. And every time I do this, I should get 1. So here I'm seeing 3 multiplied by 1, I get 3. 1 multiplied by 3, I get 3. Or you could say this and this cancel and remain with 1 divided by 1, or just 3 divided by 3, which is 1. The moral of the story is that when I'm multiplying inverses, the answer should always be 1. So that's what you're going to apply here. Okay, we see here we have 2x over 5, but we are focused on the 2 over 5, and we want to find out what is the inverse of this. If this is 2 over 5, the inverse of this is 5 over 2, right? And the answer should be 1 after multiplying this 2 over 5 with 5 over 2. So that's what we're going to do. We'll say 5 over 2. We are multiplying by the inverse of this. 5 over 2 multiplied by 2x over 5 is equal to 10. And then we say 5 multiplied by 2x. What do we get? We get we get 10x. Then we go at the bottom, we say 2 multiplied by 5. Oh, remember guys, if you did it on the left, you must also do it on the right. So we multiplied by 5 over 2 on the left, we must also do so on the right. So when we say 2 multiplied by 5 at the bottom, we have 10 is equal to, here we know there's a 1. So when I say 10 multiplied by 5, I get what? I get 50. Divided by, when I say 1 multiplied by 2, I get what? I get 2. Let's ignore this. Then when I move on, I know that these cancel. And then what do I remain with? I remain with x. X is equal to what? 25. Why is it 25? Because we said 50 divided by 2 is equal to 25. Okay, there's another way of solving this problem, but for now I won't look into that. We'll work it out some other time, another way of solving this particular problem. But this is how you basically are supposed to approach question 5. Okay, see you on the next video, the last video for this particular question paper.